Alright boys, welcome back to the Grand Frost video. Today is April 1st and we have now gotten access towards the private server that has this new collaboration. As now an official Netmarble content creator, I've been given access to showcase the new collaboration and one of the new characters that will come definitely very soon. But currently there's no animations because I believe it's still a work in progress. But let me just hide myself a little bit so you can see the full screen here. Looks very good. You can see obviously Gear 5 Luffy, he is I know him because I watched the season 1 of obviously One Piece, the live action, right? Then you have Nami in the back, I believe. The person next to Nami is actually apparently Yamito, which is apparently a guy, and then Karo in the background. I believe these are going to be the 4 new characters. I believe you have access to all 4 of them, but I'm only allowed to show you one of them today because from what I've been told, only Luffy is actually available. The other 3 aren't ready to be shown yet, so we'll just jump in and see what this actual collaboration is about. I'm kind of excited, right? Because I haven't seen it yet. I want to say my first initial reaction for you lot for when it actually does come out. Unfortunately, I haven't collected my dailies yet. Like I said, it's the first time logging in, right? Well, 5 gems, that's nice. Oh, so before we get to it, if you guys are new and you're enjoying the video, hit the subscribe button. We are doing videos like this in the future. So let's go to our box. We can probably see him here, I think. Yeah, so there you are. So we have, yeah, Gear 5 Luffy, Nami in the red outfit, Yamito, and also Karo. So yeah, Luffy is blue actually, which I believe he's going to be a human character. Like I said, Nami and also Yamito and the other characters aren't actually ready yet, so I can't show them. But at least you can see the artwork and the actual characters, actual, you know, typing. So I think all humans for this actual collaboration. I'm not entirely too sure, but I think for the main part, it's basically what all you want to see. Let's just check out, obviously, what Luffy actually does. So let's click on him here. Alright, here he is. Oh, the animation is crazy. What's this? Alright, so I'm probably going to hide myself here, actually, because, you know what, we can probably just move myself. Let me just move myself, actually, yeah, because we can put myself in the bottom corner. This isn't really blocking anything here. But, yeah, human character, unfortunately, not been awakened. True awakened is just SA6. 67k CC. The One Piece got a debuff skill, has got a relic, and also as well is a human character. We're just going to have him watch One Piece. So I don't actually know too much about the character. But let's probably start off with, I think, the actual, I think a passive, right? Alright, so let's see what he does then. So, applies Sun God Nika onto the hero at the start of the turn, limit to 3 times. When Sun God Nika is removed, the attack rate status of all allies is increased by 20% and heals all allies based on own max HP by 20%. When the hero's HP reaches 0, if the hero has any Sun God Nika buffs, remove them all and heal based on 10% of max HP. Now, the Sun God Nika buff was actually going to give, which stacks the 3 times by the way, is actually going to reflect 50% of damage received onto the enemy, increases the hero's base stats by 5% for every human race ally on the battlefield, and becomes immune to all debuffs. So throughout the whole fight, this character is just immune to debuffs. He gets 50% basic stats for having a full human team, and this is 3 times, right? So you have what, 15, 30, you have 45% basic stats, and also you reflect 45% damage? Because 15, yeah, so that's kind of insane, actually. So I guess the whole point of this character, because I did watch the Gear 5 episode, actually, is he can restart his hop. So it's kind of what he does, right? I believe when he dies, he loses all those, basically, the Sun God buffs. And then you can kill him for 1 turn. But if you don't kill him after he loses them buffs, the next one he gets another one, and he has another revive. So this guy's going to constantly keep on reviving and buffing up and healing the whole team. And bear in mind, you have an Arthur taunt because you can actually use him in the human team, which means, yeah, Arthur can taunt. It's going to be very hard to get to him. You can only use AoE skills. He's going to survive every ultimate and also reflects damage. I mean, 45% damage dealt to him to the back onto the enemy. It's going to be insane. Obviously, it does stack up to 3 turns. So yeah, basically, you want to kill him by turn 2. I think by turn 2, because Arthur starts taunting, you probably lost the game. So, yeah, that is the passive. I think we should probably go through the skills next, actually. So let's go through towards the first one, which is Gum Dawn Rocket. Let's just jump towards the tier 3. So it inflicts joy damage equal to 500% of attack onto one enemy. Joy is a new buff skill, essentially, that does 2 times damage towards debuffed enemies and also ignores 25% of the defense rate stats, which is that seems broken because it's not a debuff. You just straight up ignore them. So if someone is debuffing me like another Luffy, then you are going to actually ignore their defense and make it actually easy to kill him. Plus the animation, I mean, Gear 5 entirely is just a kind of a goofy character. So the animation kind of look, I wonder how it looks in game. I unfortunately can't show it. It's not ready, but the skill looks kind of funny, right? So let's go towards probably the second skill now. This is a debuff skill, and this is Gum Lightning. Inflicts 7 damage, okay, on the debuff. which 150% sever onto all enemies and then applies lightning for 1 turn. Lightning is going to deal additional damage equal to 20% of the final damage to all enemies in battle at the end of the turn and stuns 1 random enemy. So I have been told a little bit about this actual skill to give some context. From what I believe, at the end of the turn, after you apply the debuff, a massive lightning bolt is going to come down from the sky and deal additional damage, very similar towards Escanor's actual single target skill. It's kind of got the same word in there, but it also will randomly stun and strike 1 character, which is, yeah, crazy. Plus, also, the skill 2 is 200%, and also, I believe the skill 3 is 3%, which I think is normal for Sever, but for a debuff skill, you can stack that up a little bit as well. That is, yeah, you can't attack seal it, right? Who's in the meta right now to conceal debuffs? I don't think that many, but we'll definitely have to get a character like go for the festival, the old one, that can actually stop this card because, yeah, stunning on a tier 1. I mean, if you get to a tier 3, it does turn into a 2-turn taunt. Does turn into a 2-turn stun, which is, yeah, crazy. So, the ultimate, let's check this one out. So, Gum Gum Giant. I haven't actually watched this part in anime, so kind of a spoiler here. But, increases the hero's hate-related stats by 30% for 2 turns. Makes sense. He's a giant. He's going to be a lot more tankier. Removes all the Sun God buffs, increases the damage dealt by 100% for each of the Sun God buffs removed, and then applies 3 more. So you're essentially removing them. Bear in mind, remember the passive. If we go back to it, you can see when he does remove the buffs, he is going to heal all his allies and also get a 20% attack rate stat buff. So yeah, you removing it means you're going to get a 20% attack buff and also more max H or more HP increase, which is, yeah, going to be insane. Which is going to make this skill do a lot more damage. And also as well, yeah, just inflict 5% of attack onto all enemies. Bear in mind, that does go up to like 700 because it's just no, you're going to remove the 3 buffs, obviously. But also, as well, he attacks with attribute advantage regardless of attribute. So he is going to definitely wipe out 6-6. Now, I have been told a little bit that when you do have that 1-6, it will only remove 1 of the buffs rather than all 3. And you only gain 1 back. And also, the damage dealt that you do get per buff remove is going to go up from 10 upwards to 100. So classic Netmarble. You know, you definitely got to get this guy 6-6. But yeah, boys, that is the character. That is Luffy. Now, bear in mind, there are still 3 more characters, which is going to make this banner probably a lot more enticing to summon on. But I can already see this guy being broken next to Arthur with maybe even Barn as well. It's going to be very hard to even kill this guy. So, yeah, I'm not looking forward to this guy coming to the game when he eventually comes out. And by, like, you know, who knows when this comes out, right? It may not happen. This is only a test server. But what I'm looking forward to is seeing how the other characters play in game. So, until then, boys, thank you for watching today's video. And, yeah, peace. Alright, boys, so obviously we have to do it for this year. We do it like a yearly tradition on the channel. Last year was One Punch Man, then it was, I think, Naruto, and before that it was Fullmetal Alchemist. More like a little joke thing. To be fair, the wallpaper that I made turned out really, really well as well. Love the little Merl in the background, or in the middle. But yeah, it turned out really well, like, kind of what I wanted. I wanted like the sea in the background, just all the artwork looks sick as well. Got lucky. I even used the origin artwork for that Mediolas to make it look something like original, something new. So that was kind of nice. In terms of characters, I don't think Kaido would be a playable character. He might just be a boss and you'll probably get Zora instead. Once again, I haven't actually watched One Piece, like I said. I wasn't lying when I said I only watched the actual live action. Can you blame me? There's like 1,000 episodes. I did watch the One Piece actual or Gear 5 transmission episodes. But yeah, I did put a poll on the channel saying, what do you prefer, One Piece or obviously Furin? Furin actually almost winning, actually. It wasn't that far off. So who knows? Maybe next year we'll do a Furin collaboration. Once again, these videos aren't really as big as my what ifs. Plus, they're a lot more easier to make because I don't really put too much effort into like the artwork. Normally, I draw them. With this one, I kind of just roll from the anime. But like I said, I haven't actually watched One Piece, so I don't know how true the character would be. So if you want to let me know down in the comments how the character would actually play. My friend told me and I had no idea what he was talking about, so I tried my best a little bit. But next time I do one, hopefully it'll be an anime that I actually watch. So boys, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.